topic is about fractions, fractional computation. Some questions that leading to a fractional computation. Example, what is one half? What is one half of 1? So let us discuss first what is one half of 1 to start with a simple question. One half of 1 is in an imaginary answer or by imagination. It is very clear that is one half, or what is one half of 1? That's one half. So by solution, that is one half times 1, that is equals to 1 over 2. That is 1 times 1, 1, carry the denominator, 1 half. So by demonstration, let us make a drawing like that. So that is, let us assume that this is the one whole paper or bond paper. So divide it into 2 equal parts. And these 2 equal parts is called now halves. One of these halves is this one is 1 half. So the 1 half of 1 half is, or the 1 half of 1 is 1 half. So how many 1 half? There are 2. So to check, times 2 is equals to 1, because 1 times 2 divided by 2, that's 1. So let's proceed to the next question. I am starting with a simple question because it is very understood that the 1 half of 1 is 1 half. Let us say 1 half of 1. What is 1 half of 1 half? So what is 1 half of 1 half? So by computation, that is 1 over 2 times 1 over 2, which is equals to 1/4. Because 1 times 1, 1, 2 times 2, 4. So what is 1 half of 1 half? That is 1/4. Let us try to have a drawing. Okay, let us draw one whole. So let us divide this one whole into 2 equal parts. So you have there the 1 half. You have 2 1 half. So the 1 half of 1 half. So these 2 1 half, let us divide this into 2 equal parts. Okay, so how many parts after dividing? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is called now fourths, and the 1 part of this fourth is equals to 1/4, this one. So how many 1/4? 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4. So therefore, that is equals to 1, because 1 times 4 divided by 4 is equals to 1. So what is 1 half of 1 half? That is 1/4. So next example. Next example is, what is 1 half of 1/4? What is 1 half of 1/4? Okay, so what is 1 half of 1/4? By computation, 1 half times 1/4. So therefore, that is 1/8. Why? 1 times 1, 1. 2 times 4 is equals to 8. So 1 half, 1/4 is 1/8. Let's try to have a drawing. Okay, this one. So let's divide into 2 equal parts. So you have 2 1 half, and this 2 1 half divide into 2 equal parts. So the result is 4 equal parts. So one of the 4 parts is 1/4. So how many 1/4? 1, 2, 3, 4. So divide this 1/4 into 2 equal parts. That one. So the result, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is now called 8s. One of the 8s is 1/8. This one, 1/8. So how many 1/8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So times 8. So it's equals to 1/8 times 8 is equals to 1. So what is 1 half of 1/4? That is 1/8. So that's it. Okay, so let us proceed to the next question, that we will stop putting the drawing because it is now already understood. So let us say you will be asked, what is 2/3 of 1/4? What is 2/3 of 1/4? So without delay, apply immediately the computation. So 2/3 times 1/4. So it's equals to 2 times 1, 2, 3 times 4, 12. But this can be reduced because there is a common, the 2. So divide both numerator by denominator by the common. So the 2 divided by 2, 1. 12 divided by 2, 6. So the 2/3 of 1/4 is 1/6. Okay, so more example. Let's say 1/3 of 3/5. What is 1/3 of 3/5? 3/5. So by computation, solution 1/3 times 3/5. So we have 1 times 3 is equals to 3 over 3 times 5, 15. But there is common between 3 and 15, that is 3. So 3 divided by 3, that's 1. 15 divided by 3, that's 5. So 1/3 of 3/5 is 1/5. Okay, so another example, and let us have the algebraic fraction. Let us say 1x of x. So that is equals to 1 over x times x is equals to x times 1. X over x is equals to 1. Or x to the power of 1 minus 1 equals to x to the power of 0. Any numbers raised to the power of 0 or with an exponent of 0 is equals to 1. So the 1x of x or 1 over x of x is equals to 1 by the law of exponents. So let's proceed. What is 1 over x minus 2 of x squared minus 4? Okay, what is 1 over x minus 2 of x squared minus 4? So by computation, that is 1 over x minus 2 times x squared minus 4. Let's continue to compute. 1 over x minus 2 times the factor of x squared minus 4, that is x times x plus 2 minus 2. X times x for your x squared, positive 2 times negative 2 times for your negative 4. So you have these factors. So you have x minus 2 and x minus 2. This will be cancelled. So that is equals to 1 times x plus 2. That is x plus 2. So therefore, your what is 1 over x minus 2 of x squared minus 4? That is x plus 2. So these kind of questions may be given to you during your scholarship examinations, or sometimes this will be included in your civil service exam. So that's why I am inviting everyone to watch my presentation. Although this is basic, but you need to know this one. You need to practice. Why? Because in preparations for your examination, for your scholarship, or for your civil service. Anyway, as I said, this is only the basic. So I hope that you have to master it, because without mastering the basic, nothing happen for your other or the more in the difficulties of mathematics if you have no the foundation, if you have no basic foundation in mathematics. So I'm inviting everybody to watch my presentation. For now, goodbye and see you next time.